So homework 28 is starting out with factoring. The first thing they're going to do is do the greatest common factor. Greatest common factor is asking, what can I divide out of both terms? What do they have in common? Well, if I look at my numbers 7 and 10, their only common factor is 1, because they're only both divisible by 1. They don't have anything else in common. When I look at my variables, a y squared and a y third, y squared means I have y times y to the third means I have y times y, so they've got two of them in common, a y squared. So my greatest common factor would be 1y squared or just y squared. General rule, when you're doing the greatest common factor and you're looking at your variable, you always take out the lower exponent. That would be what's common to both. So if I'm finding the greatest common factor of 10x and 8x squared, 10 and 8's greatest common factor would be 2. If I have an x and an x squared, the greatest common factor is just an x. They both have one x in common. So 2x would be my greatest common factor of 10x and 8x squared. My greatest common factor of 20w squared and 25n to the fourth is just going to be a 5. 20 and 25, their greatest common factor is 5. The w squared and the n to the fourth don't have anything in common. They're two different variables. So just the 5. Once you do the shorter ones, then they're going to get into a little bit longer ones on the next 3. So number 4,